Welcome in, everyone. Today we are ending our misery of watching Hana-Kimi. This is the
Jesus Christ.
Did I say this is the Shoujo podcast? That's what we are. I'm Sarah. That's Joe. We talk about Shoujo anime. Ending season 1 of Hana-Kimi today, and we'll announce our fallback next series because we were gonna cover my favorite anime ever, but no, the world hates me and wants to make it not available to stream anywhere.
Yep.
And we're trying to be law-abiding citizens over here, so
Yep, the US market is not pulling through with its licensing agreements.
No, right? This happened before. We were gonna watch Kami-sama Kiss, and it's like, no, it's fine. It's here now, but not when we were gonna cover it. And so we were gonna do Cardcaptor Sakura, but we have a great alternative, another favorite shoujo of mine, because I need a series that I know that I like after the past 3 for me. So if you can tell, we're super excited talking about the end of Hana-Kimi, but we'll save our what we're watching next for the end. So you have to listen through and find out. Or did I already say it?
In the opening? Like several seconds ago, you mean? Did you say it like a couple seconds ago? Is that what you're asking me?
I can't remember.
I don't think you said it.
Whatever. Okay, then yeah. This cliffhanger. Okay.
Yeah.
But before we cover, sorry, I'm like a maniac right now. Before we cover Hana-Kimi, hopefully, maybe for the last time, even though they just announced the season 2, that's where I'm at. We're gonna catch up. Honestly, I don't have much to contribute as far as what I've been up to. That isn't the same as what I've been saying. I'm just a boring gym rat now. I just go to the gym and watch Love Island, which I was really excited about. Isn't that good? And friend zoning people left and right. That's where I'm at. Oh, I did go to Valenti Beach, which is, I don't know if you had ever gone there, Joe. They're doing Jaws on the water, where you watch Jaws while you're floating on the lake, and then scuba divers like swim underneath everyone and pull legs and stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so that was nice. And I did get sunburned, so
nice.
There's that. Yep. How about you, Joe?
I went to the movies so I could watch the brand new movie, The Adolescence of Utena. I watched it in theaters.
Nice. Was it an empty theater?
No, it was not an empty theater because I was with my friends, and there were some other people also there.
Okay, nice. And you were like, I've got a podcast about this. Listen to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, the friends I went to. No, I didn't say that to the whole thing. The friends I went to one of them had seen the show and had never seen the movie, and another one had never seen anything, and they were kind of confused.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can very much see that being the case.
Yeah, but they understood it. They had a good time. I think they're gonna watch the show now, so it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, I ate a bunch of popcorn. It was pretty good. Yeah. Otherwise, I haven't been doing that much. We're in festival hell is what I like to call it here in Ohio, where there is some festival every weekend for like the next month, which mostly means that you're just going to randomly get stuck in like gridlock traffic for no reason as you pass through some part of town because they're having the whatever festival. And I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to keep track of this?
Oh, it's so fun though that you have stuff going on. You know what? I was out and these people were on their bachelor, what's it called again?
Bachelorette party.
It was bachelor trip, party, I guess. And they came to Austin from Ohio. And I was like, why would you come here? Well, I don't know. It's just like, why would you come here?
Austin's a cool place. People say it's cool.
I feel like there's better. Okay. You know what? My sister's getting dragged to Oklahoma for
a
bachelorette trip, so it could be worse.
That's true. This is like, I'm always just like, oh yeah, I grew up in Austin. It was all right. It was a fine place to grow up. Now it kind of sucks. But then you compare it to where other people grew up and they're like, I grew up in Oklahoma or like Kansas or something. And I'm like, all right, never mind. Or like in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Awesome's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that much. We watched our next Disney movie, so we watched Hercules.
Ooh,
and I for the first time in my life, made the connection that he is just Superman in that movie. It's just Superman.
Yeah, curly little lock on the forehead. And
yeah, the way you talk about him, all the other stuff.
More, like mojo than Superman, I think.
Does he? I feel like he doesn't.
Know. I was just, when I think of Hercules, I just think of him making eyes at Meg.
Yeah, that's what he does for a lot of the movie, which honestly makes sense. I would also be doing that if I was Hercules in Hercules. So that's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some shows ended. Let's see. And some shows started. Speaking of Superman, we got more episodes of My Adventures with Superman, a show I like pretty well. Ooh, and I watched half of the first episode of season 3 and then stopped because I got distracted.
Dang.
I watched.
Yeah, I was like, I'm all caught up on Vox Machina now. And then also, House of Dragon season 3 dropped yesterday. I haven't watched it yet because I need a refresher on the first 2 seasons, but apparently it was pretty good.
Oh, nice. I watched the last episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. Pretty good.
The Amazing Digital Circus?
Yeah.
What is that?
How have you not heard of this?
No, what is that?
It's like a independent animation show on YouTube. Apparently it's Australian. Okay. Yeah. There's 9 episodes. It's on YouTube. You should go watch it. It's fun.
Okay, I don't really watch stuff on YouTube.
Oh. I'm watching a couple of like animated stuff on YouTube. Like I watched Titanium Daydream, even though I'm not on that. I watched 3D Mainichi Modern. It's pretty good. Like the Aina stuff, you know. I like animation.
The what stuff?
That's right.
The what? Okay.
Yeah. I like that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. I forgot. There is another thing I need to talk about because I told my girlfriend I would talk about it. We watched the first 2 episodes of White Lotus season 3. I had never seen any White Lotus before.
Okay. Are they standalone?
Yeah. I think they're all unrelated.
It's got people from Survivor because Mike White is like the writer and he was a big Survivor and was on Survivor at some point.
Oh, really? Okay.
I watched like the first episode of the first season. People are really into it. But how was it? Enjoyable?
It's one of the most boring shows I've ever watched in my life.
Okay.
Nothing happens. It's kind of crazy how much nothing happens in that show.
Okay. Is it supposed to be suspenseful? But
I don't giving you know what it's supposed to be.
Suspense of? Oh, okay. I obviously wasn't into it, but.
Like, I'm like, what is this? Okay, so like the first, 10 minutes, like offers like, oh, this thing's going to happen. And then we're going to start a little bit earlier. So you're going to see the build up to the thing happening. But I guess it's like the entire season is leading up to that thing happening because the first episode happens and it's like, we're introducing all the characters. Here's all these people. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And then we get episode 2 and it's like, we're going to spend more time with these people. But like everything about these characters, I immediately clocked in episode 1. It's just, they just do it again in episode 2. They're just doing it more. And I'm like, is something going to happen? And the answer is no, nothing's going to happen. It's so boring, Sarah. It's so, it is the most Surf Dracula bullshit I've seen. Ugh. Maybe we'll keep watching it.
So I know in season 1 there's boobs. Is it supposed to? Is it trying to keep you drawn in with boobs? As many
there
HBO
were some boobs
in
episode 2, but by the minute marker that the boobs were there, I was so like, is this show ever gonna do anything? Like, is the show ever gonna happen? That I was just like, I can't believe we're spending time on this.
Dang.
Nothing happens in that show. I cannot express enough how much nothing happens. It's crazy. People rate it super high. Like my girlfriend's looking it up. She's like, yeah, it's got high ratings. I'm like, nothing happens. She watched the first one. She's like, it's like a little slow, I guess. This is 9 episodes. Yeah. It's like I've already watched a feature length movie and nothing. Oh, I hate the streaming era. Yeah. It's so bad.
Yes, they're not intentional with the time they're giving you.
I mean, I think it's just a show about like looking at rich people and being like, wouldn't it be nice to be at a rich resort? I guess that's the whole show,
I guess so. I'm like, no, it would not. I mean, I just locked me up in the library.
Yeah, I'm like, who cares?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that gets a lot of hype whenever it is on. Have you seen the movie Backrooms? Did you talk about this?
I have not seen it. I don't really know anything about it.
My mom showed me a trailer and she's like, look, that's it. That's still there. That's the whole movie. Nothing happens except for the last 5 minutes. So maybe you wouldn't like that.
But I kind of like stuff where nothing happens as long as we're building up something. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I like movies like I like House of the Devil, which all just building up to like one thing. But it's because it's building up to one thing. And it doesn't feel like they just contracted a bunch of actors for 9 episodes and have to figure out what to do with them all.
Yeah. Sorry, just checking on the pup. Yeah. You got any game? I saw you were playing a little KOTOR.
Oh yeah, before this, I'm back on my KOTOR 2 playthrough. I'm trying to get through it. I'm playing this game so wrong, Sarah. Or the game just isn't meant to be played correctly. Because let me tell you, I know I explained, but long-time listeners will remember how I built this character this time, which is like instead of being a like persuasion guy like I normally am, what if I just was like a big meathead all-strength boy? And the answer is, it sucks to play that way. It's a bad way to play. I have respect my guy to do a lot more persuasion, so I can still do some persuasion checks, but I can't pretty much just solve any problem by fighting. And there was a mission I did on one of the planets where it's like, oh, there's the refugees in the center, and there's like these weird military guys on one wing, and then on the other side there's the exchange, which is full of all of these Grimorian guards, and they got things, and I'm like, uh-oh, what am I gonna do? And the answer is I can solo every Grimorian guard in that place. No sweat. I don't even have to heal. I'm like two-shotting all of them. It's crazy. I'm just tearing through everybody. I'm the strongest guy in the universe.
On Nar Shaddaa, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they keep showing me like, ooh, there's all these scary mercenaries. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna glass all of these people instantly.
That's the planet where you're still going through it, but there's like 2 possible companions you can get. And it's pretty tied to like one decision or whichever like, I don't know, moral leaning you're on or whatever. So I've never gotten one. So are you doing Sith?
Oh, I'm definitely being a good guy, but mostly because anytime somebody like tries to intimidate me, I'm just like, I'm the strongest guy in the universe, so I'm fighting you now. So I end up accumulating tons of light side points by just murdering bad guys.
Okay.
Like, seriously, gotcha. I was like, oh, the exchange has a bounty on me. I'm like, well, I should just kill everybody I see from the exchange. So I do that and I accumulate huge amounts of light points.
Okay.
I'm not even being that good. I'm just like, some guy's like, oh, can you help me out? There's some guards at the door. I'm like, yeah, I can take care of some guards. And then I do, and I get light side points. And I'm like, all right.
What? Okay. Interesting. It was like 2005 or something when that one came out. So
yeah, so I'm a super good guy.
From the morality system.
Which you may
you're
think...
super good guy, just you're a super good guy, people left
which you may
right.
think means, oh, the handmaiden loves me. The answer is no. She hated me so much I had to install a mod so she would talk to me again.
What?
Because there's the...
well,
there's the other one you
kind
get.
Of a bitch,
oh,
so
yeah, she sucks. But it's like, she's like goody-goody, right? But there's another...
But like, stick
companion
up the butt,
you get.
goody.
Yeah, there's another companion you get that like is like her rival or whatever, and if you like accumulate too much influence with her, she'll like get mad at you and her like route will be cut off. But you can just gain oh yeah, it's so ridiculous. But you can gain all the influence with that character just through one dialogue tree. So like I literally had one conversation with her, and then I go back to Handmaid and she's like, I can't believe you choose her over me. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Is this Vices or whatever?
yeah. Vsauce or whatever. Vices.
Oh.
Who I've never used in my party and I don't know what she does.
Her. I like she's got a cool design.
Oh yeah, she's cool. But they don't get along. And I talk to her too much and the handmaiden hates me, so I had to install a mod that says, handmaiden, talk to me, please. And then she will talk to me again. This is video games. This is how it is. If you don't pick the right dialogue choices, the women in your party won't talk to you because they won't think you're cool anymore.
Are you one of the only? Oh, if only we could do that in real life, right? No.
Yeah, if only.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Atten's still the weirdest guy ever on the planet. I still don't know what his deal is. I don't know what anybody's deal is, but, because I'm bad at gaining influence also, because I don't have any persuasion points. Or, like, I don't dialogue through anything, so I miss all of the opportunities for influence gaining.
Dang. Okay.
We'll see.
Moxie?
That's what I've been up to.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to get into the last 2 episodes of the show or
the finale?
Where nothing happened in the end.
That definitely feels like a finale. It feels less like a finale than episode 6 did.
Die in friend zone, yeah.
Oh my god. All right, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Episode. Oh yeah, voice actors. I think I got everybody. Is there anybody you want me to go over real quick? Because I feel like I got everybody.
Nope. Let's just get this going.
All right. There's probably some people. Apologies if I left anybody out, which I definitely did, but also whatever. Episode 11 is called Nanba Senpai. We open on the current score line of like the dorm competition at the sports festival, which is Dorm 1 with 64 points, Dorm 2 with 57 points, and Dorm 3 with 47 points. So Dorm 2, which is the one our heroes are in, is in second. And Nanba gives them all a pep talk to try to win the contest so they can get money. It's time for the chicken fight, which is on dry land and looks awful. And Mizuki is surprised that it's not a race, which, like, I don't know. But I looked this up because our translations were using chicken fight throughout, which is not something I'd really ever heard, because the literal translation of this is a cavalry or horse battle.
Yes, that's what I've heard it called, because they do this in, like, Gak and Alice. They do this in My Hero Academia.
Right.
So I guess this is a thing they do. It's just,
but I thought that was also
weird.
In the water.
No.
Okay. I guess not. This seems like a terrible game.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, it's a game.
I feel like you can't do that much. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a game where one person is like, has a headband and they're on top of 3 people that are like holding their arms in a configuration such that they can like sit on top of it. And they're like the horse. And they need to like direct them towards other people so you can grab their headband off of the other people's heads. And that's how you win. It seems like people would absolutely get injured all the time in this game, by the way. And that's, that's what happens, because during the match, Mizuki is shoved from her horse by a Dorm 1 guy and falls off, and she needs to go to the med tent, where Dr. Umeda teases them all for getting hurt, because when she fell, Izumi and Nakatsu, like, jumped out to catch her. But whatever, everyone's fine.
It's the weird, like, and this is maybe even worse than not showing it. Like, I was like, okay, cool. Not showing anything that happens again. Where I was like, okay, they're not going to show them catching, we don't get to see the moment where they save her, and then they do, but it's like slow. This whole episode is like everything, if it's any kind of body movement, it's going to be in slow-mo, which is just maybe worse than seeing nothing.
There's a lot of slow-mo. That's true.
It's like a weird pan to 2 seconds of slow-mo trying to catch her. And I was like, okay, I would have been better off without seeing it at all.
I don't really get what their whole, like, oh, you can't join the chicken fight thing was in the last 2 episodes then. Because it's like, I thought it was in the water.
Didn't pay off at all. Because I thought it'd be like, okay, well, maybe they're going to grab at you and maybe they cop a feel kind of thing could be a concern. I don't know. Because they just don't, I feel like it just didn't pay off.
Yep.
Because it's not like they're like, watch out because people are out to get you. It's like, watch out particularly because you're you in this. And it just didn't really seem to make much sense.
Yeah, I don't really get it. Because she's like, oh, I thought this was a race. But then it wasn't a race. But it's fine because she was doing perfectly fine until she got shoved off of her horse. I don't know. Anyway, Mizuki thinks that she was intentionally targeted. Later that night, Nanba says that they're still behind and they need to pick it up tomorrow with their themed cafe dorm event, because it's the time when every class does their own little thing in their room. And the thing that they're doing in theirs is a themed cafe. Back in the dorm room, Mizuki asks Izumi if his scrapes from the cavalry battle still hurt, and he's like, it's cool. And then Izumi asks if she thinks she's being targeted by Dorm 1. She lies and says no, so she won't worry Izumi, but she's not sure if the silver hair guy from last episode, who somebody said was a real sicko, is after her or not. And Izumi thinks that he has to look out for her because of reasons. He's like, why do I feel this way? Who knows? It's the next day, and Dorm 2 is doing a princess-themed cafe where everybody needs to dress like a woman because, I don't know, everybody was embarrassed about doing the Miss Osaka thing, but now we're just doing it on purpose. Mizuki is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Nakao is Snow White, like Disney Snow White. Nakatsu is also here, but I'm not really sure he's supposed to be. Do you know who he's supposed to be?
No.
His friend looks like it's supposed to be What's-Her-Face from Howl's Moving Castle. But he kind of looked like that. Sophie. But I don't know who he was supposed to be. Anyway, Nakatsu.
The dress kind of is Sophie from.
Yeah, it looks kind of similar,
Castle,
but I'm
he's got the blonde
pretty
wig.
sure the other one is.
Everyone's wig is of their color. No one's being fun and having crazy wig colors.
Yeah. And Nakatsu is like gawking at Mizuki because she's like, oh my god, she's so hot when she's dressed like a woman. Izumi's also here, and he's dressed like Lady Yang from Chinese history.
He looks good.
He looks good.
It's like, okay, he gets all the effort and makeup, and she's not getting makeup. Like, come on.
Nope.
Also, when I turned this episode on, it was like playing in English for some reason, and so it made it so clear in the English dub that Nakatsu is not like ever supposed to be but his voice is very like sidekicky, nerdy, annoying voice that's like, okay, clearly we're not supposed to buy into he could ever be an object. It's bad. Yeah.
Brutal.
I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Freaking
our boy
never stood a chance in the eyes of anyone watching it in dub.
This is ridiculous. Okay. All right. Well, Mizuki thinks he's hot. Izumi. She thinks Izumi's hot. She does not think Nakatsu's hot.
Yeah, he looks good. Nope.
The festival starts and they have to serve people at their cafe, and all the guys are really blown away by how hot everybody is dressing up as women because, yeah. We also get a list of people in the Miss Osaka contest, and the boys are really gay about it. That's my note. A guy from the student committee shows up to interview the Miss Osaka candidates, and he asks Nakao what his 3 sizes are, which is, if you don't know, that's your bust, hips, and waist. And Nakao gives his, and then Mizuki refuses to answer because that's embarrassing. Nearby, Dorm 1 boys are scheming to knock Mizuki out of the contest.
Do you know your 3 measurements? Does anyone have those at the ready?
I think I do, because I had to get like suit pieces, but I don't know them as 3 measurements. They're just 3 measurements I have. They're probably not up to date anymore because I don't know. They may not be up to date.
Seems like a very old-fashioned.
Oh, it's extremely sexist, right? It's just about like gauging how hot women are from 3 values. It's like, what if we just like numerate, like put it into numbers? Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. It's like a really gross thing to do.
Joe, our walking green flag king.
Yeah, obviously they should be asking the important questions, which is, what is your vertical jump? What is your max bench press? And how much can you squat? That's what matters. That should be your 3 numbers. Maybe in the show about high jump, that would come up, but no.
Okay, this is not a show about high jump. Who be kidding?
It's extremely not a show about high jump. All right, Mizuki takes a break outside and sees Nanba and that girl again having some kind of fight. She turns to leave, but sees Dr. Umeda nearby drinking a beer. She's like, why are you here? And he's just like, oh, I'm hanging out. The two of them decide to spy on Nanba, and Dr. Umeda comments that she's his old tutor and that they used to date. But then they broke up, and Nanba still isn't over it. They have a boilerplate discussion, and Nanba is torn that she's abandoned him. He pulls her into a kiss, which she seems into, but is actually not, because she slaps him.
Yeah. As she should once we find out some more stuff.
That's true. Mizuki reacts, and Nanba notices. She turns to see that Dr. Umeda has fled, so she has to own up to it, Nanba alone, which is because Dr. Umeda is the best. He's so funny.
Yes. So good.
Mizuki and Nanba talk about what just happened, and Nanba explains that she was the first person he fell in love with, but she up and left one day 3 years ago, and then she came back married, and he thought he was over her, but I guess he wasn't.
Yeah, this is... Oh, Nanba, this is not flattering. The light you've been put in.
No.
Ooh, let it go. You were in middle school. Chill out.
Yep. Mizuki is like, oh, that's rough, buddy. And nearby, Izumi sees the two of them. Nanba asks Mizuki for a hug, and she's like, yeah, all right, sure. So he hugs her. And then he apologizes and tries to play it off, saying that she just looked so much like a girl that he couldn't help himself. And this upsets Izumi, who's watching this. Then Nanba asks if she likes anyone, and she has no poker face, so Nanba laughs and is like, you should cherish this feeling, because your first love only happens once. And then every subsequent love sucks. Was kind of the implication, which was very funny. Back at the cafe, Izumi gives Mizuki the cold shoulder, but she needs to get to work, so she'll have to deal with that later. She goes to a table, and some guys ask if a specific girl is working here and show them a picture of Nanba dressed as a woman from the year before, and everyone's interested until Nanba shows up and gets annoyed. He's like, I thought I got rid of all these. And it turns out the creepy glasses guy has been selling pictures of Nanba, so Nanba confronts him and forces him to repent by entering the Miss Osaka contest. It's the end of day 2, and Dorm 2 is now in last place, since Dorm 3 had a great haunted house exhibition thing, and they got a bunch of points from it. Nanba tries asking Izumi to dress as Lady Yang again, but Izumi isn't interested and sulks off. Mizuki follows after him to see what's wrong, but he brushes her off. She goes to talk to Dr. Umeda about it, and also so she can give him an update on Nanba, because that's what Dr. Umeda cares about. They talk a little bit about love, and he's like, you and Izumi are using protection, right? Which is extremely funny. Oh my god.
I mean...
For real.
It's 2 teenagers living together.
Yeah, he's the only one who's acting his age at all, I feel like.
Yeah. Drinking on the job, talking to students about protection.
You're so right. Maybe I'm changing my favorite character.
Doctor. He
knows.
It's his job to look out for that. Yeah, he doesn't want to deal with any, stuff getting around. Oh man.
No, she leaves.
Oh, in the sorry, I was like, I watched a little bit of it in the dub, and they make him very gay sounding. He's like, spill girl, and all this stuff in the dub.
Okay.
Oh man. Yep.
Nice. She leaves, and Izumi comes up to apologize to her, saying that he was in a bad mood earlier, which is nice. This is just a normal apology. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
He turns to leave when suddenly a flower pot falls about 6 feet away from her, and she's like, oh no, someone's trying to kill me. It's the end of the second day of the festival, and Mizuki is still worried that she's being threatened. The Dorm 1 leader shows up and apologizes to Mizuki for what happened at the cavalry battle. He says that he wants to win fair and square and not by injury. Mizuki's like, oh, cool. Well, maybe I was just being paranoid and nobody's trying to kill me. But then the white-haired guy ominously tells her to be careful as we cut to credits.
Oh, so karate guy scene's okay, but then what's going on?
Yeah, something's happening.
The drama, it's so good. I'm riveted.
I can't deal with how far away the flower pot was when it fell. Because it was noticeably kind of far. I get that things falling near you is dangerous because that could really hurt you.
Well, I guess it's maybe it's because Izumi kind of pushed her out of the way, so maybe he just chucked her away.
I don't think he pushed her out of the way. I think she literally just looked and was just oh no, and then it falls, but it's pretty far behind her.
Who hired these guys? They're terrible at assassination. Their fellow student.
It's very funny. I don't have anything to say about this episode.
Yeah, I'm content to move on.
All right. Episode 12, the final episode of season 1, is called I Was the Same. I Was the Same. Why is it called I Was the Same? I'm reading this. It's like I'm reading this for the first time.
That's an excellent question. I could not tell you.
We open on Mizuki having a nightmare about the silver-haired boy pushing a flower pot onto her. She wakes up and washes her face and is about to climb into bed when Izumi wakes up and asks her if she wants to get into bed with him. She's so shocked that she doesn't respond, so Izumi drags her into bed, and we learn that he's kind of sleepy, so this doesn't count as a confession or anything. Don't worry about it. And Mizuki seizes the opportunity to snuggle into his chest. What is happening?
Okay. There's too much. It's things are happening, but they have no impact. There's no value of this. Shoujo is supposed to be, oh my god, our hands grazed. Not oh, we're just sleeping in bed. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're supposed to relish every tiny moment together, and then it leads up.
It feels out of order to me. It feels like we're not doing things in like the escalation order.
Yeah. Because then it's boo. Boo.
It's odd.
Yes. Not into it.
Anyway, it's the next morning. Nakatsu comes to wake them up and finds the two of them in bed, and Mizuki plays it off, and Nakatsu leaves while freaking out internally. Izumi doesn't seem to remember what happened because he was so sleepy. It's the third day of the festival, meaning it's open to the public. Nakatsu's roommate shows up with a camera and snaps a pic of Mizuki and Nakatsu, but it turns out it's a trick camera that inserts ghosts into the picture, which scares Nakatsu. This is a pretty good gag.
That's fun, yeah. This is where it's like, okay, there's so many side characters that, like, honestly have no value. Like, why does this guy exist? Why?
I don't know.
Freaking long hair blonde guy. Her friend doesn't even okay, sorry. I'm like, we're not even finished with the episode. It's like, don't show these people in the opening. Well, I guess they're probably just going to use the same opening for the entire series, maybe. But I'm like, all these people, no value. Don't put them in the opening. Ugh.
Girls are at the festival today, and they think Mizuki is cute in her Alice in Wonderland dress. Mizuki passes by Nanba's classes event, which is like a murder mystery event where Nanba plays a boy detective, and all the women love it. She leaves with the cow, and they run into two women gawking at Izumi, so Mizuki jealously drags him away. Then she gets mobbed by women and like that want to take a picture of her because they're like, oh my god, you look so much like a girl. And she is saved / further accosted by Oscar, who is there to promote his haunted house and does like a weird Dracula thing to her. It's pretty funny. Nakatsu goes to follow him because he's mad that they stole all their customers when he overhears some Dorm 1 boys, including the pretty boy, scheming to do something to Mizuki. He's like listening real intently when the silver-haired guy comes up behind him and rubs Nakatsu's leg, saying he has good muscles, which scares him. He's like, you're the Dorm 1 guy. I know what you guys are planning, but this guy doesn't seem to know what he's talking about.
I suppose I was gonna say something. This would have been a good chance for rival guy and his sisters to show up one last time before the end.
Oh yeah,
when it's open to the public. What the heck?
We missed it.
Yep. Oh well.
Nakatsu leaves to tell Izumi that Mizuki's in trouble. It's time for the Miss Osaka contest. They go over the contestants. It's everybody that we think is there, and also a new dark horse entrance who came out of nowhere and entered. Ooh, who could it be? The pretty boy from Dorm 1 gets a text and calls Mizuki over. She goes with him and tries to make some small talk, and it turns out that they both came to the school to be closer to a guy they like. Wow, they have so much in common, because he's into the silver-haired guy. Suddenly, a bunch of guys from Dorm 1 surround Mizuki because they're taking her hostage. Nearby, Nakao goes to look for her and finds her struggling against 3 Dorm 1 guys, and one of them, like, Nakao is like, what the heck, guys? So she, like, goes over there, and then one of them punches him, so he gets into a fight with them. The Miss Osaka contest is starting again, but Mizuki is missing. Izumi and Nakatsu are looking for Mizuki when Nakao finds them, who doesn't really look that beat up, so I don't really know. I guess their fight just ended.
What happened? He got punched in the face and he had a thing on his face and now it's gone.
Yep. And he tells them what happened. Nearby, Izumi sees the silver-haired boy and asks him what's going on, but this guy is like, what are you talking about? And then the pretty boy runs off the stage to defend the silver-haired guy, saying that he wasn't in on the plan. Should I have learned these people's names? Probably. I did not. Elsewhere, Mizuki is being held by like a group of quadruplets or something. They all look the same. These are all the same guy. They're going to keep her here in the shed until the 2K race is over. The 2 kilometer race. So they're going to keep her there. The pretty boy from Dorm 1 leads Izumi and co to the storehouse. Meanwhile, Mizuki starts a fight with the 3 guys who are all on the karate team, but are pretty bad at fighting, as we're going to find out. But she's outmatched when all of a sudden Nakatsu does like a flying kick and knocks one of them out and then chases the other 2 outside. The one that he kicked starts to get up, and then Izumi runs in and punches him, which is kind of ignoble, man. He was already down. And then takes Mizuki's hand.
I actually saw the punch.
That's true. And then takes Mizuki's hand and leans his head on her shoulder because he's so relieved to have her back.
He's so much taller. He has to like crumple in half to lean on her shoulders. It's so unnatural. Like, this would not be a thing. Oh, God.
Back at the Miss Osaka contest with Mizuki, the Dorm 1 boy, and the cow missing, the Dark Horse entrance wins, and we learn that this is the creeper guy that Nanba forced to participate. Yep. That happens. Later, the Dorm 1 captain apologizes to Nanba and Mizuki for trying to kidnap Mizuki. Nanba's like, I don't know, Mizuki, what do you think? And she's like, whatever, it all turned out fine, so who cares? We'll just pretend like it didn't happen.
Boo.
Mizuki then apologizes to the silver-haired guy for suspecting him, and the Dorm 1 captain says that he only thinks about karate, so you don't need to worry about him. And Nakatsu's like, oh, that's why you touched my leg earlier, because you're thinking about karate. It's time for the 2,000-meter dash, but oh no, Nakatsu hurt his leg when he kicked that guy earlier, so Nanba has to fill in instead. Does this have consequences? Absolutely not.
Okay, but freaking Izumi's on the track team. Why isn't he doing it?
I don't think you're not allowed to compete in the games that you're
the sport
enrolled in.
Right,
yeah.
that's true. Okay.
That's like the rule.
Gotcha.
Which is why Mizuki can do it, because she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, yep.
The race is about to begin when Nanba tells Mizuki that he's over his ex now. Don't worry, all of my character development happened off screen. We're good. They run the race and Mizuki wins, and this gives Dorm 2 enough points to win the entire festival. Later, Mizuki and Izumi walk home together. She asks him what he's thinking about. The wind blows, and he says that he was just looking at her, but the wind was so loud that she couldn't hear it. And she's like, what did you say? And he decides not to say it again as we cut to credits. That's the end.
Terrible ending.
Why did it end there?
It's not ending in a way that makes me want to watch season 2.
Why did episode 6 had like a whole montage credit sequence, which is what happens at the end of shows, and sometimes in the middle of shows for no reason, as we've learned from other shows that are only 12 episodes. But this one didn't even have it for the last one.
They're as over it as we are. They're like, just get this off.
This feels out of order to me. Why did this arc happen here? It makes so much more sense for the episode 6 stuff with the high jump to happen after this.
Totally. Yeah.
Why did that happen? Did they think they were going to get canceled on like episode 6 or something?
I could believe that. Makes sense to me.
Because
I don't know.
What's even the plot of the show anymore? Because he can high jump.
There's no plot. There's no. Obviously we'll do our rankings here in a second, but like, there's much better manga that they could have adapted and made an anime of than this, I think. I don't know if this had like a huge fan base or something. It was 23 volumes, which is hard to believe that someone's reading through 23 volumes of this, but like, because this is like what, like 4 volumes of manga that this could be filling up, 4 or 5, and nothing really.
It's very odd.
Yeah,
like the opening promises things in the opening sequence. Is this really the full season? Like, did they just have a season that was planned for 24 episodes and they only released the first 12 or something? Because, like, Julia's in the opening sequence. She doesn't ever show up.
No. Okay, I'm Googling, why did anime go from 24 episodes to 12? Financial risk management, production constraints, and streaming-focused business models.
It's streaming. I knew it. This is why White Lotus is popular, and we only get 12 episodes of anime now.
Ugh, yeah. I think it's when we first started it was like, okay, maybe there's kind of zaniness, so maybe that's the fun part of it, but nothing holds any weight. Nothing feels to hold value, and the characters aren't that interesting. Or the ones that are sidelined, and the most boring characters are 2 main characters.
Why is Nanba on the couch in the opening? All we learn about Nanba is that he used to have a big crush on somebody that left him and got married, which means they probably got married when they were like 19 or something.
Yeah. Which is like, hey, if you're older, I don't.
And then later, he's also like, oh, she got married to somebody like twice my age, which, only makes them like 30 because he's like a child. But
oh, that's true.
That's still too big of an age gap with that. I don't know. It's still creepy and weird. Anyway, yeah. And then the next episode, he's like, hey, I'm over it now. Let's go win this race. Which is very funny.
Yeah, we don't get any satisfaction of like anyone else gets to learn her true identity. Like if Nakatsu like learned it and she explained and he was like her friend and support. I'm just over it. So there is a season 2, folks. If there's popular demand, we'll cover season 2 or just put it on the back burner for quite some time. Maybe if we need another.
There was never any real risk of her getting caught at being the woman in an all-boys school. That like wasn't even a thing.
Nope. Ugh.
She never even high jumped. She never did anything. Why didn't she high jump? I thought she doesn't want to high jump. I thought she
said she wanted to high jump.
She just wants him to high jump. They slept together in a bed twice. How can this keep happening? What else is there to do? We're just gonna keep pretending like it didn't happen?
Okay. There is an anime. Okay, her manga might have been a little smutty, but there's an author, Go Ikeyamada, who had one, or the English translation is the rumored Midori-kun. But it's like that one's an all-boys soccer team that she like that is like I feel like that one was so much better than this, and there's like actual viable rivals, and like make that an anime, not this. Oh, this is not good for our Renaissance. This is like not gonna make you.
Is this our Renaissance? What is that? Is this our Renaissance era?
That there's yes, the shoujo Renaissance may be here, and if we're pulling out stuff like this, it's not going to be here to stay.
Yeah. Well, they can't all be winners.
Better things. I guess they could at least try.
Well, okay, all right. So I'm noticing a trend. So this is our 9th show we watched.
Yes.
I'm noticing a trend with shows that are chiefly about the romance, especially if they're like in school, which is that the guys are always tall, they usually have dark hair, and they're usually pretty boring. Why are they boring? Like their main trait is being like generally kind of nice, it feels like.
Yeah, I guess like if it's mostly a lot of like schoolgirls who were consuming these things, maybe they didn't really. Or you have my Game Boy?
Because I'm looking through the list, right? And like in Kimi ni Todoke, we had Kazehaya, who was like a nice boy who's pretty good at talking, which makes sense because that's a show about what if you started talking.
Yes, but that one, it's like he actually is like we get. That's a satisfying one.
Yeah.
I feel
but he's like a guy, you know what I mean? But he also kind of feels his age and that other stuff.
But it's much more, I guess, because it's, I don't know. Or that one, it's like a balance because it's like, yes, there's a nice guy that's likable, but also it's very much about her character development.
It's not just about him.
Like this is like nothing. There's no character development.
Yeah. And then like in My Happy Marriage, we get Kyoka, who's like a guy. He has some stuff going on, but he's also like very sulky. You know what I mean? He's kind of like, ugh. They're all like stoic. What's with the stoicism being so popular?
I don't know. I mean, Kazehaya isn't stoic. He's very like blushy and expressive.
He's better.
But
I mean, we have
because there's like tsundere. I guess these aren't even satisfying tsundere. Because like Yoka, it's like I'm gonna pretend to be mean the first episode and then drop the act.
He was really going for it. That's kind of the case with Skip Beat also, though, right? I mean, we never got to the actual romance part of Skip Beat.
Yes, well, the manga I think is aware. Ren is 20, Kyoko is 16, and that is like discussed in the manga. The age gap and like holding back on that account and stuff like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's some complicators there.
And it like takes place. It's also her like building a career, and that's not gonna happen overnight. So like she's growing up as she's doing her own thing, kind of. Slash she's got obviously some issues that she needs to work through. So like everything feels like a natural pace. God, that's so good. Freaking skip beat mangas.
Yeah.
Best manga ever. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. They're just like, I feel like they're all just like stoic tall guys. And I'm like, that's not very interesting.
No. Yeah.
But then I guess we have stuff like
I mean,
A Sign of Affection.
Itsuomi is like that too. Yeah.
Where like we have Izumi, the weirdest guy on the planet. I'm like, that's great. Love this weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because this is like fantasy or this is like fiction and women are like, if only dudes would like be quiet and listen.
That's so true though.
Right? It's like, what do girls want? They want a guy who's just all about them.
I want you to be stoic, but like mostly that means you shut up more often. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just like tsundere, but like there's like well done God, it's tragic sometimes.
Does tsundere work for guys? I feel like it's popular with like girls, right? I mean, like the women characters.
Female characters?
Yes. Does it work with guy
much
characters?
Like in shoujo. I think, I don't know about work. I mean, it could be read as toxic. I mean, if we ever watch Maid-sama, whatever, I feel like that's the people. I never watched that, but I think people are like looking back now. They're like, oh my God, he's a walking red flag. That guy sucks. But I think it's the whole, a girl wants a guy who's mean to everyone and then softens for you. Kind of like a cat.
Okay.
But we're not getting a satisfying portrayal of that even because it's like he's not really have any feelings about anything. Whatever. You want to do our rankings?
Yeah, let's do our rankings. Let's go ahead. For those who don't know, we have several categories by which we assign rankings to all of the shows we've watched so far. This is our 9th show. So we are going to start with overall show. We ranked all of the shows we've watched thus far. Are we going to go from the bottom?
Let me
Or do we go from the top? I changed mine in the course of discussion because I've convinced myself to maybe drop this a little bit lower.
Yeah, I feel like I was more outwardly harsh on My Happy Marriage.
You were a huge hater.
I was, and I also don't like this one, but I just didn't verbalize it as much because it was easier. It was easier to just get through it, I guess. But yeah, no surprise. I guess we can do worst to best.
All right, at the bottom for both of us, it's Hana-Kimi. Oops. Yeah. My complaint about it is that, like, okay, the thing is that, like, the fact that this is our worst show goes to show that we haven't watched anything that I, like, actively hate, right? The problem with this show is that nothing really worked, so I can't really even, like, glom on to one specific thing like I can with the other ones, even if I didn't like them that much. This one very much just kind of washes over you in a way that is...
Indeed.
I'm like, why did we watch this?
Yep, that is... my bad. Once again,
it's okay. We gotta try new stuff. It's important to try new stuff. See what's going on.
No, teach us
getting a second season. I mean, it's not like nobody likes it. If you're listening to this and you like it, I'm sorry it didn't work for us as much. That's perfectly fine. Like, I don't have huge complaints about it. It's not like I'm like, this show is evil and shouldn't have been made. I'm just like, yeah, this is a show. Nothing really works.
Look, this is a manga that has one random volume on a half-price bookshelf. That's what this is. This is just like a random pick on all whatever. Okay, yeah. Worst one.
I'll just go up. You want me to go up my list and you can go up your list?
I was going to say, I did adjust my rankings out slightly.
Oh, you did?
I don't know what
mine is the same. So I'm just going to go through mine and I don't have to explain them. Okay. Number 8, Chihai Furu. Number 7, My Happy Marriage. Number 6, Kimi ni Todoke. Number 5, A Sign of Affection. Number 4, Skip Beat. Number 3, Angelic Layer. Number 2, Rose of Versailles. Number 1, Revolution Girl Utena. My list has not changed other than I added Hana-Kimi to the end.
Okay. Because I previously, or even until we pulled up our sheet, I had My Happy Marriage at the bottom just because I was most verbal about disliking watching that one. But okay, we have very different rankings. So after number 9 for Hana-Kimi, I've got My Happy Marriage, and then Revolutionary Girl Utena, Angelic Layer, Skip Beat, A Sign of Affection, Chihai Furu, Kimi Chidoke's number 2, and top is Rosa Versailles.
Wait, what did you change?
I had put. I don't think I changed the order of this category. It's more the other ones, I think.
Okay.
But yeah.
Like, because I remember that's kind of like the ranking you had last time. Okay. Cool.
Okay, you know what's crazy?
What?
This next one, your bottom pick. Oh my god.
My bottom pick?
Yeah. I can't believe nothing person Mizuki isn't down. Whatever. Okay.
Protagonist is our next category. Number 10 for me is Chihaya from Chihaya Furu. Get out of here. Number 9.
She's kind of annoying. But
she's pretty bad the whole time and never really learns. And every time she seems like she's about to learn a lesson, they're like, "Oh, Chihaya, you're the mascot. You don't have to learn anything." Number 9 is Misaki, which is like she's from Angelic Layer, who's like my default, like the neutral. And then I have Mizuki right above her because I do kind of like Mizuki. You know, I like that she's just kind of like yelling at dudes when they're like, "Oh, you're gonna lose the chicken fight." She's like, "No," I'm like, that's kind of fun at least.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then I'll just go through the rest of mine. 7, Marie Antoinette, lol. 6, Sawako. 5, Mio. 4, Yuki. 3, Oscar. 2, Utena. And 1 is Kyoko.
All right. As always, Marie Antoinette at the bottom for me. Just the most mad I've been at a lady in our shows, I think. Yep. Freaking Mizuki is after that. Mizuki is just nothing, just no real strong thoughts or feelings about anything. I just not compelling at all. And then I've got Misaki, Chihaya, Mio, Yuki, Utena, Oscar, Sawako, and the number 1 reigning champion for the rest of the time, Kyoko Mogami from Skip Beat.
There we go. Our third category is couples. The couple from this show is Mizuki and Izumi, and no other couples.
Yeah, the one
because
you're
that's
calling
it.
A couple. No.
That really is the only couple, huh? Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody else was even a contender.
Dr. Umeda and his lover.
And his lover. Oh. They get further, honestly.
For real. Lord. Yeah. We gotta. I don't know if we should be trimming this. We should probably trim where it's only one couple from each show.
Oh, we gotta eliminate one?
Multiple. I feel like we should. Well,
we probably should. Who do we have that's duplicates? Kyoya and Ren.
Have Kimi Chidoke and Rosa Versailles have duplicates.
That's true.
So probably just the main couple.
All right. We're culling. We're culling Bernard and Rosalie. Rip to you. We're culling. Are we culling Ayane and Kent?
Yeah.
Damn, we're getting all the bad ones. Kyoya and Rin gone.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Are we getting rid of Chizu and Ryu?
Oh, they're our number 2.
I guess we do. I guess we just axe them.
Oh no. Okay.
We keep them.
You just said axe them.
All right,
okay.
axe them.
Control Z. Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so sad. It's a sad day.
Just
I can stop thinking about Chizu and Ryu.
Maybe too much.
All right. At the bottom, number 8. Wait, what? We need to get rid. Oh no, this one does get because Marie Antoinette is a main character.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
Wait, but then I don't have enough. Wait, you have one more than me. How do you have one more than me? You need to get rid of Kyoya and Ren.
Oh, I thought I just. Okay, I don't like whatever sheets this is.
Excel.
This freaking sucks. Okay. All
right. At the bottom, Fursu and Marie. Number 7 for me, Chihaya and Arata. Not even a couple. Number 6 is Mizuki and Izumi. There they go. There they are. Number 5, Utena and Anthy. Also not really a couple, so get wrecked, Mizuki and Izumi. Number 4, Mio and Kyoka. Number 3 is Kazehaya and Sawako. Number 2 is Oscar and Andre. And number 1 is Itsuomi and Yuki.
I've got Fursu and Marie at the bottom as well. And at least they're entertaining, though. Mizuki and Izumi, second to bottom. And then we've got Chihaya and Arata, Anthy and Utena, Mio and Kyoka, Oscar and Andre, Kazehaya and Sawako. And then our top couple Izumi and Yugi. They've been since we've covered them at the top, but I'm sure we'll come across a couple that we probably like a bit more. But it's just a freaking healthy, wonderful relationship. Can't top that.
Yep. This is our most similar list.
Yes. For sure.
All right, side characters. We pick one side character, and I just changed mine and add them to the list.
Okay, nice.
So
Sweet.
one from each show.
Yeah.
So maybe we should say what show they're from also. At the bottom,
okay, yep.
I have Goto from My Happy Marriage, a show that has no side characters. Number 8, I got Moko from Skip Beat. Number 3, I have Rin from A Sign of Affection. Number 6, I have Dr. Umeda from Hana-Kimi. He makes it. Sorry, Nakatsu. You didn't do anything these last 2 episodes, and Dr. Umeda's drinking a beer on his free time.
Not on his free time, on the clock.
On the clock, even better. Number 5 is Kurumi from Kimi Todoke. Number 4 is Juri from Utena. Number 3 is Taichi from Chihaya Furu. Number 2 is Hitoko from Angelic Layer. And number 1 is Jean from The Rose of Versailles.
We normally pick different side characters. The only one we had the same, I think, is
Moko, Ren, and Goto.
Bottom one, Goto. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah. Goto from My Happy Marriage. Rin from A Sign of Affection, Rosalie from Rose of Versailles, Moko from Skip Beat, Choo Choo from Utena, Nakatsu from Hana-Kimi. I'm already erasing it from my mind.
It's not that bad.
This is the highest it reaches the ranks for me.
That's true.
Sai from Angelic Layer, Ayane from Kimi Todoke, and Taichi, my boy from Chihaya Furu.
It's Taichi. So the real main character of Chihaya Furu, honestly.
Yes. Yep.
All right, opening songs. This is where we rate the songs and the opening, or also the opening. It's the whole thing, but you can also pick either one. I'm very bad at this section because I always forget all of the openings and songs very shortly after I stop watching the show. Anyway, number 9, Skip Beat. Number 8, Kimi Todoke. Don't remember that one. Number 7, My Happy Marriage. Don't remember that one. Number 6, A Sign of Affection. Number 5, Angelic Layer. Number 4, Chihaya Furu. And then number 3, Hana-Kimi. I liked the song in the opening. I didn't like the opening sequence because they did all that weird 3D camera movement, but I liked the song. And then 2, Revolution Girl Utena, and 1, Rose of Versailles.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At the bottom, I have Hana-Kimi. It's just kind of like a nasally annoying song to me. My Happy Marriage, Sign of Affection, Angelic Layer, Revolutionary Girl Utena, Skip Beat, Chihaya Furu, Kimi Todoke, and then Rose of Versailles. Another consensus Rose of Versailles opening. I know I'll have a song at some point that I like more than this, but at this time from our series we've covered, that is the top. And then no mothers to speak of. So
yeah, we don't get
maybe
that.
We should just get rid of our mom.
No, it's important. Just because we've had 2 shows in a row with no moms does not mean we're done with moms forever.
Children without mothers.
Nobody has moms. It's like we're watching Disney movies. Listen, it's okay. All right, they'll be back. Are they in? Is there a mom in Fushigi Yugi? Our next show? You're thinking real hard, which is not a good sign.
I don't. If there is, she is incredibly unimportant.
Oh, no.
I don't really think so.
Oh, no.
Would you just reveal what our next show is?
What?
You just revealed it.
Didn't we say it?
Fushigi Yugi. I thought we did it. We haven't.
Maybe we haven't. You can cut this out. Cut this out.
No. Extra work for me? No. Our next series that we're covering is Fushigi Yugi, which is the manga is by Yu Watase, which growing up she is one of my favorite manga artists. It's like I think shoujo, but leaning more towards josei, so it's always like a bit more mature than some stuff. It takes place, I guess, do you want to read like the synopsis or
sure, I have it open.
It's like isekai before that was a thing. And it's bishonen, so pretty boy, reverse harem. But we actually get to know the characters and they actually matter, unlike some shows.
Fushigi Yugi, also known as Fushigi Yugi, The Mysterious Play, or Curious Play, is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Yu Watase. It tells the story of two teenage girls, Maika and Yui, who are pulled into the universe. Miyaka and Yui, who are pulled into the universe of the Four Gods, a mysterious book at the National Diet Library. It is based on the four mythological creatures of China. It was serialized. Yeah, I'm not reading the next thing. What are the four mythological creatures in China? Four symbols.
Suzuka, Gen.
Here we go. The four symbols are mythological creatures appearing among the Chinese constellations along the ecliptic and viewed as the guardians of the four cardinal directions. These four creatures are often referred to by a variety of other names, including four guardians, four gods, and four auspicious beasts. That's the best one. The auspicious beasts? Come on. They are the azure dragon of the east, the vermilion bird of the south, the white tiger of the west, and the black turtle snake, also called Black Warrior, of the north.
Yeah. So there is only one Fushigi Yugi anime, but it's about one of the constellation things, but there is another one that's about, there might be more than two, but yeah. But everyone, including Joe's mom, I urge you to watch the sub and not the dub. Miyaka, the main girl's voice, is so annoying in the dub. You're gonna hate her if you listen to that voice. She kind of has Sailor Moon vibes, where she's like kind of a whiny brat at the beginning, sort of thing. But yeah, it's really good. I love this one, and definitely you get invested and you got feelings and stuff. So sad we couldn't cover Cardcaptor Sakura one day when it returns. But Fushigi Yugi is an excellent series that I think doesn't get enough love. So hopefully some of our listeners try out a new series. It's available on Crunchyroll and probably other stuff as well. It's one of the series that I had showed the opening to Joe when we did our kind of pilot episode for the podcast. It's a decent opening. Very dramatic. It's a very dramatic show. I don't think we've had, well, that's not true. We've had some drama, but it really revels in it. What are you looking at, Joe?
I'm looking at how many copies it sold as a series. Over 25 million. Pretty good.
I haven't finished it yet. This is the older one, so I kind of just pick up volumes where I find them.
Oh. Wow.
But very good. It's so good. Okay, now I'm excited. I'm excited to have a show I know I like. Joe, I think you'll like it too. And I think everyone listening will enjoy our coverage. So looking forward to that.
So we're watching two episodes.
Yeah. Get a soft launch into
it, and then we'll pick it up from there.
Yeah. But everyone, we'd love to hear from you. Have you seen Fushigi Yugi? Are you wishing Cardcaptor Sakura? Let us know. Here, I'll just do it.
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff. Sorry.
Let us know your thoughts. Everyone be on the lookout. Bolo for Cardcaptor Sakura return to streaming. Let us know in comments on social media, mostly Instagram for us. If you follow us and listen on YouTube or any of our platforms, let us know your thoughts. And we'd really appreciate if you guys would rate Shoujo 5 stars on the platform of your choice. It helps us find new folks, and we are doing this for fun, but it's definitely rewarding to see more players. Nope, this isn't walkabout.
Get those numbers up.
This is not my work.
We gotta beat Fortnite.
More listeners, and more people to just share shoujo with. So we plan to keep this train going, and we appreciate some love along the way. Now, Joe, what did we learn?
It doesn't look like they ever released this on Blu-ray. That's a bummer.
Dang. Oh, you're trying to order it?
I'm seeing it because, quality looks like an interesting rip they got on Crunchyroll. Seems okay. But I'm like, do they have a better rip of it? And the answer is, I don't know. Anyway, what did we learn? Guys, if the principal thing about the guy in your show is that he does high jump, you need to have him high jump in the last episode, at least in the last arc. He's got to do something with high jump. You gotta have him do the thing, and then you could be like, do the thing, and then he does. You got to do it. I'm telling you, this is just, I know, listen, I'm not a writer. I've never written anything in my entire life except academic papers. But even I know you need him to high jump at the end. He should have done a high jump. They should have, when they won the contest, he should have just celebratory high jumped. You know what I mean? Like, put it in anywhere. It's fine.
No, that'd be so lame.
Yippee! And then just high jump. He could jump real high. That's his whole deal.
It looks like there was a limited edition Blu-ray in Japan for Fushigi Yugi.
Dang.
It doesn't look like... Okay, is this real? 300? Okay, right. 33,000 yen would be about $330. Is that right? That's expensive as hell.
Sometimes it's like that. It depends on how they did it. This is the thing about
let's call it a box. Special limited edition.
What did they do? Because if they had the original cells and stuff like that, they can have a version that's very high quality and not standard resolution. But if they just did an upscale, that's not as good.
Okay, according to Reddit, it's not a rescan. They're upscaling it.
Is that good?
Using existing, so you can.
Like that could be okay, but it's like not as good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Rose of Versailles ones, I think are clearly a rescan because they look great.
Yeah. Essentially, Fushigi Yugi, it's like a one I watched pretty early in my. I think I like one. I don't know if it's one of the first, but like when I was still in middle school, one of the series that I watched, and I just remember staying up all night watching it. And Fushigi Yugi it's like I never watched Yona of the Dawn because it felt like a rip off of Fushigi Yugi. So if you like Yona of the Dawn and the kind of like, female important character, and she has kind of like escort of gorgeous dudes and journey and all that, then you'll like Fushigi Yugi for sure. It's so good. It's incredible. So I am excited for that. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So Fushigi Yugi episodes 1 and 2 next time, folks. Watch it. Love it. I know I will. I need a little excitement with what we're covering. It's been a slog for me on my end for quite some time. So I'm like excited to have something. We're back to the premise of our podcast where I'm showing Joe. Shoujo.
Yep.
So yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening and see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.